The lion, the mighty hunter, the apex predator, the so-called king of beasts. But being a king doesn't make you invincible. Out here, it's not always about who looks the scariest. Sometimes it's about raw muscle, sneaky tactics, or just plain bad luck. While lions are fierce, powerful, and dangerous, there are animals out there that can kill a lion and turn the hunter into the hunted. Stick around until the end for a bonus entry, because this one doesn't fight fair. People think zebras are easy prey. In reality, they're one of the deadliest challenges a lion can face. An adult zebra weighs 770 to 990 pounds, more than twice the weight of a big male lion. When a herd bolts, those black and white stripes blur together. The result is a dizzying optical illusion that makes it harder for predators to single out one target. But the real weapon lies in their hind legs. A zebra's hind legs can unleash well over 1,000 pounds of force. Some estimates go as high as 3,000. That's enough to snap a lion's spine or shatter its jaw in an instant. On top of that, zebras can run at speeds of up to 40 miles per hour, matching a lion's top sprint. Combine that speed with unpredictable zigzagging and bone-crushing kicks, and suddenly it's a whole different story. Lions usually attack from the side or rear, aiming for the throat. But the ones that grab too close to the back or misjudge their attack often pay the ultimate price. One well-timed kick can be fatal. Even a broken jaw from one well-placed kick can mean the end of a lion, since it won't be able to hunt or eat properly. At first glance, giraffes look calm, almost awkward, slowly moving across the savanna, stretching their necks to pluck leaves from tall trees. But beneath that gentle appearance lies one of Africa's most dangerous defenders. An adult giraffe can stand 18 feet tall and weigh more than 2,600 pounds. And their legs? They're not just for walking, they're weapons. A single kick from those long, muscular limbs can deliver over 2,000 pounds of force. That's enough to crush a lion's skull or send ribs splintering like dry sticks. Lions know this all too well. Even prides hesitate before going after an adult giraffe. They usually target calves, but when hunger pushes them toward a full-grown adult, the gamble is enormous. Many hunts have ended with lions trampled or struck down in seconds. One dramatic account even describes a giraffe killing 2 lions in the same fight. One with a chest kick, the other with a skull-splitting blow. Those lions pay dearly for underestimating them. What makes giraffes even more untouchable is their panoramic vision. From their height, they can scan the horizon and spot approaching predators from a long distance, much before an ambush begins. When cornered, this towering herbivore becomes a lethal powerhouse, capable of turning Africa's apex predator into a casualty. Known as the clowns of the savannah for their awkward, almost comical looks, wildebeests are no joke when it comes to survival. An adult can weigh up to 640 pounds and sprint at nearly 50 km/h. But their most dangerous feature is a pair of sharp, curved horns, built like natural spears. When threatened, a charging wildebeest can drive those horns straight into a lion's chest, sometimes killing instantly. Some lions have been tossed into the air like ragdolls, left with broken ribs or worse. During the Great Migration, more than 1.5 million of them moved together across plains and rivers. For lions, this is a feast, but also a battlefield. Failed hunts often leave predators crushed under hooves or fatally gored. And while lions kill tens of thousands of wildebeests each year, the wildebeest isn't just prey. It's a survivor, armed with speed, strength, and numbers. In fact, many lions carry scars as living reminders of just how dangerous this so-called clown of the savannah can be. On land, lions may be kings, but the moment they step into water, the crown slips, and the Nile crocodile takes over. Stretching up to 20 feet long and weighing more than 1,600 pounds, this reptile is Africa's largest freshwater predator. Its bite force measures a staggering 3,700 pounds per square inch, one of the strongest bite forces among animals. Crocodiles are ambush masters. They wait silently just beneath the surface, motionless for hours, before launching with explosive speed. When a lion comes to drink or dares to cross a river, it is gambling with its life. One snap of those jaws, and the crocodile drags them underwater. Many lions have been dragged under, never to resurface. Death comes not from bleeding out, but from drowning or shattered bones. It's no surprise that lions avoid crocodile-heavy rivers whenever they can. In some regions, crocodiles are responsible for more lion deaths than any other predator. Crocodiles are survivors from the age of dinosaurs. They can live up to 70 years, ruling the same riverbanks for decades. While lions rise and fall with prides, the crocodile simply waits, silent, patient, and eternal. Don't let the chubby looks fool you. They look calm, but hippos are brutally aggressive and one of Africa's deadliest animals. Hippos are often cited among Africa's deadliest large animals to humans and are responsible for a significant number of fatal encounters each year. An adult hippo can weigh over 4,000 pounds. Its jaws open nearly 150 degrees, revealing tusks that grow up to 20 inches long. And their power is terrifying. And when those jaws snap shut, they deliver more than 1,800 pounds of force per square inch. It can easily crush bone or split a lion in two. Hippos aren't just heavy, they're aggressive and territorial, especially in water. A lion approaching the riverbank is in serious danger. Most prides know better than to pick a fight, unless the hippo is already old or injured. Even then, it's an incredibly risky gamble. In fact, lions are more likely to be killed by a hippo than to ever bring one down. And don't think hippos are slow. On land, they can charge at 20 miles per hour. The truth is simple. Hippos may be plant eaters, but when it comes to raw aggression and killing power, they can make even the king of beasts back away. When it comes to dream matchups, few rivalries stir the imagination like lion versus tiger. They don't cross paths in the wild, but history and even staged encounters suggest the tiger often has the upper hand. But these situations aren't natural and results varied. A male Siberian tiger can weigh up to 660 pounds, towering over most lions at 420 pounds. Built for solitary kills, the tiger is stealthy, muscular, and precise. Unlike lions, which rely on teamwork, tigers fight alone, and they're masters of one-on-one combat. Their fighting style is different too. Tigers often rear up on their hind legs, using their powerful forelimbs like arms to pin down opponents. That combination of size, strength, and agility makes them a nightmare in close quarters. Records from captivity and arenas show the tiger usually overpowers the lion. The king of beasts may rule the savannah, but in this clash of kings, the tiger often claims the throne. In many Asian cultures, the tiger, not the lion, is seen as the true king of the jungle, a symbol of power and ferocity. If the two ever shared territory, the clash of kings would be legendary. Meet the Black Death. The African buffalo is one of the few animals that even lions truly fear. Weighing up to 2,000 pounds, these beasts are armed with massive, curved horns that can gore, toss, and crush a lion with ease. Their horns fuse into a hard shield called a boss, making their skulls nearly bulletproof. But what makes them especially dangerous is teamwork. When a buffalo is attacked, the herd doesn't scatter, it charges back. Lions that try to take down a buffalo often find themselves surrounded, outnumbered, and outmatched. Dozens of enraged buffaloes will rush in, sometimes flipping lions high into the air or trampling them to death. In fact, buffaloes are said to kill more lions each year than any other prey animal. For lions, hunting a buffalo isn't just risky, it can be deadly. And they don't just fight back, they remember. Buffaloes have been known to ambush both lions and hunters who crossed them in the past. That's why their reputation as Africa's most unpredictable and vengeful prey is well-deserved. There are countless recorded cases of buffalo herds storming in to save calves from lion prides. In these moments, lions quickly learn why the buffalo is called the Black Death. The rhino is Africa's living tank, armored, unstoppable, and feared even by lions. Weighing up to 5,000 pounds, with skin as thick as armor, rhinos look like creatures from the age of dinosaurs. Their horns, made of keratin, can grow over 4 feet long, sharp enough to pierce and deadly enough to kill with a single strike. When threatened, rhinos don't back down. They charge. At 35 miles per hour, that's like a truck with a spear attached to the front. Just one hit can flip a lion into the air. Lions rarely attack adult rhinos. Even prides usually leave them alone, focusing only on calves or the weak. But even that is dangerous. What makes rhinos even more unpredictable is their temperament. Despite their size and power, they're surprisingly shy, often avoiding conflict. But when provoked, they become unstoppable bulldozers, furious and fast. For all their might, rhinos have poor eyesight, but their hearing and sense of smell are excellent. So, lions can't sneak up on them. This mix of raw power, speed, and defense makes the rhino one of the few animals lions usually won't challenge. When a rhino charges, even Africa's apex predator steps aside. The African elephant is the undisputed heavyweight champion of the animal kingdom. Adult males can weigh up to 14,000 pounds and stand 13 feet tall at the shoulder, towering over everything else on the savanna. Their tusks, stretching over 7 feet and weighing more than 100 pounds each, are both tools and weapons. And their trunks? Each one has the strength to lift hundreds of pounds with ease. A single stomp can crush a lion instantly. A tusk thrust can impale a predator clean through. Even the bravest prides rarely risk it. At best, lions might attempt to isolate a calf, but when danger looms, the herd forms a wall, trumpeting and charging until the attackers scatter. They transform into unstoppable forces of nature, proving that even the so-called king of beasts is powerless against the true giant of Africa. Most lions that test an elephant herd don't survive to try again. What makes elephants even more formidable is their intelligence. Elephants remember predators, water holes, and migration paths for decades. They can communicate with infrasound, warning the herd of danger long before lions get close. Before we wrap up, one animal deserves special mention: the spotted hyena. A lone hyena isn't a match for a lion, but clans of 20, 30, or even 40 or more can surround, nip, and exhaust a lion until it collapses. They steal kills, raid dens, and sometimes kill cubs. It's proof that in the wild, survival isn't always about size or strength. Sometimes, teamwork, strategy, and persistence can topple even the king of beasts. In nature, there are no kings, only survivors. The king isn't safe, and neither is anyone else. Watch the top 3 endless wild rivalries: lions versus hyenas, mongoose versus cobra, and the fearless honey badger taking on the world. Hit that video now and smash the subscribe button for more wild showdowns.